Hey folks, Corey, P&W Integrity Real Estate Group with eXp Realty. Just going on here to talk about land and purchasing and the very rough rundown of what you need to do when you are thinking about purchasing land. So things to consider. First and foremost is you should always have an inspection or a feasibility study is what we call it, on the land to be sure that it's going to work for you and what you want to do with that land, because you never know. There could be some wetlands on there. There could be, in Thurston County, there's the pocket gophers. So you want to have a feasibility study. So make sure that your agent writes that up correct and gives you enough time to do that. So you could be looking at thousands of dollars to start this process, or maybe a few hundred. It just depends. It's all dependent on that land and what you want to do with it. So when you get that contract going and you have it written up, make sure you have a feasibility study in there before you close on that land so that you can research what needs to go on it. So you want to check in with the county. You want to discuss with the county what types of things they have on file, if there has been any type of studies done already, and then you start working from there. So you may need to have a septic guy come in to check and see where a septic tank can go. You may have a well person come in and check out where a well will go, and if all of that checks out all right and you find that there's places to do that, then you start your process. You can, after you've found out that that land is actually going to work for you, then you got to go to the county and you got to start with your master plan and start getting your septic design done, your as-built, and those things can range from anywhere from $2,500 to $5,000. Depending on the soil and what kind of septic you need. You could be looking at a pretty spendy septic tank. Just depends. It depends on what kind of septic you need, but there's multiple layers to developing on land. So you just need to make sure that you are doing all those steps, and your realtor can help you to a degree through some of those steps. But ultimately, and you'll see in the contract that it says that the buyer must do their due diligence to make sure that that land works for you. Because I mean, you could tell us what you want for your land and the future of it, but ultimately, you have all those things that you want, and those need to be conveyed to the county for your plans. Because if you gave it to us, and if we happen to miss a detail, or if you forgot to give us a detail that we didn't give to the county, and then they say, yeah, that'll work, that's fine, and then you close on this land and then you find out that you can't do anything, that's a problem. And the last thing I want to do is have you close on a piece of land that you can't do what you want to do with it. So again, we can help to a degree. We can get you those resources, but ultimately it's up to you as the buyer to do the due diligence and go to the county, ask the questions, find out what you can do or what you can't do, submit your plans, and go from there. But again, your realtor can work as a resource for you to give you the contact informations and things of that nature. So yeah, any questions, feel free to give me a call, 360-888-3122.